Hey, you guys, and welcome back. Another beautiful day in the city, and I'm gonna do some gardening today. Actually, I'm gonna do a lot of like little garden chores to get ready to start putting things in the ground today. I'm here in my office, and all of my seedlings are here. As you know, I've been calling it Seedling Central. So all of my seedlings are in here, and I'm going to put them all on a tray and take them outside so that they can get acclimated while I do some other things out there. So that's what's happening right now. And then I have some other things I'm going to do. You'll see in just a second. I need to cut back some of my plants that were frozen. They got frozen and damaged. So I'm going to do that out front as well. So let's head out into the garden, or actually let's get started. I've already started packing up my plants. I'm only packing up the seedlings that have sprouted. Everything else will stay in here. So like these over here still don't have anything going on. This one, she's my single seed challenge, the rainbow tomato. So I'm gonna take her outside. Yeah, I'm gonna just take all of these outside, and just shift these other ones over a little bit. Okay, looks like that's it for today. And actually, I have one in there that hasn't sprouted, you can see, but I'm gonna take it out anyway because it's warm out. So here we have it, all of my little babies that need to go outside, and some of these, like, they did really well, but some of these need to be separated sooner rather than later. And I just ordered my grow bag, so some of my tomatoes can go in there. And some of these peppers are gonna go in there as well. And let's head out. I'm just going to leave these seedlings here on my little bench until I can get the garden prepped. So I'm going to be working on that today and probably for the rest of the weekend. As you can see here, I had some things that were supposed to go out into the garden. These are strawberries, scallions, and red onions. That clearly did not happen because a freeze did. So anyway, that'll go out when I put the rest of these things out. And I've already talked about how I'm going to do no-till gardening. So I'm not really going to dig anything up over there. But what I am going to do, and this is about to be fun. This is going to be some real exercise today, y'all. What I am going to do is unload that we got from the dirt yard. So all of that is coming in, and I'm just going to top dress. And then I'll water it and let it just kind of sit there for a couple of days before I start putting my seeds out. So that's what the plan is today. Now that things are cleaned out, you can see that I've added some compost. It's about an inch of compost and humus on top of the soil. And like I said, I'm doing no-till, so I just added it to the top. And I'm probably going to come out here and also put some seeds out today. If not today, sometime this weekend. But anyway, you can see that's a beautifully clean bed. Like, that's what things should be looking like right now. Actually, it should have looked like this last week, but time just got away from us. That freeze just kind of, you know, made us shift a little bit. So I've already watered this side in, and when I watered that side in, the raised bed got watered also. And then, you know, now I'm watering in this other end, and same thing, I just put about an inch of that compost and humus in there. And then over there in the corner, I'm going to add some extra dirt, and that'll end up being compost as well. Now, really quickly, the kale did not really die off. Like, some of it died off, but it's coming back and it's doing okay. So I'm just going to keep letting that go. Same thing right here, that's kale. And the Brussels sprouts, I took up the mustard greens, and the Brussels sprouts are doing pretty well. The garlic is okay. Garlic is okay. When I plant my seeds this weekend, I have some bulbs, onions and shallots. That's what I showed you guys earlier that I was supposed to plant out in February. Didn't happen because of the freeze. So I'm going to plant those here. And that's a little bit of celery that's still doing a little something, and some turnip greens that are still doing a little something. What I think I'm going to plant, I'm going to come out here. I mentioned before that I want to do the Three Sisters method. So I'm going to come out here and put some corn and some pole beans and some squash over here in this little section. And then all the way on that end over there, I can't go there because I'm watering, but all the way over here, right over here, I'm going to plant 3 different types of okra. Y'all know I love my okra, and that does really, really well for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to find a home for these pots. I have so much going on this side of the yard that I decided I need to spread the love, spread the wealth. So I'm going to start putting pots along the fence line here, and I'll just show you where on the other side I did actually prep that bed as well, because I said that I wanted to do that. I said that I wanted to maximize my space out here in the garden and use everything that I have. So I spread some compost over here as well, and we'll see what I can plant in this section. These trees, I don't know if they're gonna make it. They froze, and I came out here and cleaned it up, but some of the branches just popped off, like just popped right off. So I don't know if it's okay. It's supposed to be an evergreen. We'll see what happens with it. I won't be angry if it has to go, but it does give us a little something to cover all this utilitarian stuff on this side. So anyway, that's what's happening out in the garden. And I'm just going to hope and pray and work toward getting things ready for spring and summer, and hopefully everything will turn out okay. Some things we don't have control over, and we just have to roll with it and adjust, right? So I'm constantly learning, actually. So this is a learning process. This is one of those experiences that nobody in this city has really dealt with, at least not as far as I know, in recent years. So we're gonna roll with it, and we're gonna see what happens, and hope and pray and work toward the best. Till next time, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye.